When managing virtual environments, it's often necessary to keep track of ad hoc information, such as VM ownership or the VMs that an admin is responsible for. If you look to the bottom of the Hyper9 screen, you'll see what we call an active list tab. The active list is designed to track the VMs across different searches as well as track ad hoc information. In this case, let's search for Windows VMs. If we select the first two search results from our search and click the Add to List button, these two VMs will be added to our active list. If we do a new search for all of the Linux VMs in our environment, and we can also add VMs individually by clicking on the orange cross button, we've now added a total of 4 VMs to our active list. By clicking on the Active List tab, we can open the list and see the 4 VMs that we've selected across the two different searches. Clicking on a VM name reveals more details about the VM, and we can perform many of the same operations that we can in search results, such as comparing VMs, generating custom reports of VMs, adding notes, etc. Just like searches or reports, lists can also be saved. So maybe these 4 VMs represent a distributed application, or maybe they represent the VMs I'm responsible for and need to track. Or maybe it's a particular project, like a patching project. I'm going to save this list into my default private folder in my workspace. I can see that the active list's name has been updated because I've saved it. If we now go back to the Hyper9 Launchpad by clicking on Hyper9, anything that's saved into our default private folder will also get rendered in the My Content tab, which is essentially a grouping of my favorites. Here we just cleared the list, and now we're going to load our list again. Furthermore, if we click on the Settings link, which leads us to the user profile, it's possible to set up a default list that gets loaded whenever a user logs in. So, for example, if I set someone up with an account, such as a particular team, I can ensure a particular list is loaded for that account whenever that user logs in.